I've noticed that I occasionally begin to fall asleep in public, and I think I need to do something about that. So in the last couple of years, essentially since starting college, I've had several instances where I'm in some sort of public location and I start to nod off. This almost always follows a night or a couple nights or a week of getting very little sleep. And I have to admit that I'm not always great at getting enough sleep. I'm definitely a night owl and I love staying up late, but I rarely have the chance to sleep in, which means that I just don't get to sleep for very long. I mean, I could go to sleep at a reasonable time, or I could watch Netflix, think deeply about my life and my emotional state, and eat Ben & Jerry's. Which one sounds more interesting, let's be honest. And often I have schoolwork that I have to do that keeps me up at night. Plus, this year I've been extremely busy as a resident advisor trying to get all sorts of things done, so I end up getting to bed even later. To sum up, I've had a lot of rough nights in recent history. And usually what follows these rough nights is a pretty consistent pattern of events. First, I wake up feeling okay, take a run, get going with my day, and somehow have an insane amount of energy, like I just drank 4 cups of coffee with a side of 17 Red Bulls. I mean, I don't know how I'm this hyper. Alright, no sleep? Who cares? It's a brand new day, I'm ready to go. Time to literally skip down the stairs, run to my first class, and not be able to sit still. Bring it on! Woo! Then around 2 or 3 in the afternoon, it starts to get to me. Okay, not really feeling it right now. Why are my eyes so heavy? Also, I feel like I'm underwater. I wish I could say I'm moving this slowly on purpose, but I'm literally walking as fast as I can right now. And that elderly man just passed me on the sidewalk and looked at me like he's worried about my health. This is not good. I'm not doing so hot. Later, maybe at 4 or 5, I might try to take a nap, but that just makes me feel more horrible than I did before. I'll lay down for an hour, get some sleep, and somehow feel completely back to normal. Ugh. What year is it? I think I aged 40 years in the last hour. Missed my midlife crisis. This is as much as I can commit to opening my eyes right now. I could walk around, get the blood pumping. Or I could sit and do nothing. I'll sit. But then, at night, I'll re-enter my night owl phase and get all the energy I need to complete everything I have to do. Alright, old Parker's back. I'll just stay up until 3 AM and be good to go for tomorrow. A-okay, champ. Then the next day, 2 days after I originally didn't get enough sleep, that's when it really hits me, and I have to fight to stay awake, and I usually lose. Wow, my eyelids are heavy. Gotta remember to put them on a diet soon. But I'm too tired to make a joke. Okay, well maybe if I just close them for a second, I'll be good. Yeah, I've earned a second. I've earned it. I'll do it. Just 1 second. And losing control of my neck. Open the eyes, and saved it. Full recovery. Nobody saw it. What just happened? Did I lose consciousness? Was I asleep for 2 seconds, 45 minutes? I'll never know. Maybe if I just rest one eye at a time, it'll work. Nope, the other eye betrayed me. Abort mission. If I lean forward and pretend to be rubbing my eyes, maybe I can take a 10-second nap and nobody will notice. It's working. Okay, nope, now I'm just curling up into a ball and falling asleep permanently. Okay, I'll stay awake. I just have to not blink for the rest of the day. Easy. And the worst part is when I occasionally have a lab for one of my film classes, where I have to watch a movie in the theater in our film school. Don't get me wrong, it's amazing, and I can't believe it's part of my curriculum, but it's scheduled right at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, right after lunch, and it is the most nap-friendly environment you'll ever witness. It's dark, you're surrounded by quiet, pensive film students. The movies are usually either silent or foreign language with subtitles and really long. So I regularly fight an internal battle to keep myself awake. And whenever I do fall asleep in there, I have this unfortunate tendency to jolt awake in a physically violent manner, like when you wake up from a nightmare, during a dramatic and painfully quiet scene in the film. And I'm sitting between 2 friends who respond to my antics by looking at me and asking in a seriously concerned tone if I'm okay. Sorry, I'm okay. Not in danger or anything. I wasn't sleeping either, that would be irresponsible. So clearly this is a problem that I need to get a handle on. It's certainly getting in the way of my everyday life. And thus, obviously, the lesson here is don't skip out on sleep. Take it seriously. Get a lot of it because you need it. And I am a living, breathing, slowly ambling example of what happens when you're sleep deprived. And trust me, it's not pretty. So don't be me in this situation, and instead allow yourself to enjoy life fully. Now if you'll excuse me, I have to go distract myself / work on things until 4 AM and then get a solid 3 hours of sleep so I'm ready to tackle the day and physically collapse tomorrow. I'll catch you later.